combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 20 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Hello and welcome to Sunday Afternoon Football. Dennis Cometti here. Good to be back in Bendigo. Half the seats are filled. I think that's as good as it's going to get. The Giants run on.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. You feel the ground is shaking. The other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the ball.
The Bombers run onto the ground.
See the Bombers fly up, up to win the premiership flag. Our boys who play this grand old game are always striving for glory and fame. See the Bombers fly up.
Umpire tosses the coin. The Bombers kicking to the right of screen. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. And the first term is underway.
You don't always get what you wish for, you get what you work for.
Punched by Bill Chambers. Stewart gets the ball. Ward is happy with that tackle. He's got him for holding the footy. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richo.
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that.
Hooker plays it on. Umpire says holding the ball. Horrible kickback, lob. Gleeson gets the upper hand. He wants to play on. Puts boot to ball. Nice hands. He plays on now. Kicks. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Davis kicks it out of bounds on the full.
You need to slow down, mate. Oh, what?
Umpire calls for a throw-in. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Lob. Didn't even get close to that tap.
Oh,
The Giants get the free kick as it goes out on the full.
Where are you going, dude?
Williams kicks it forward. The clock ticks down with only 90 seconds left.
McKenna doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. He marks the ball. Danaher lining up with the goals. That's a very bad kick.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Bill Chambers with the tap. Stewart charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Bill Chambers with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. A lot of possessions for him. Handballs to the running man. A big run to take that mark. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Essendon by 7 points.
I knew I had it, but
Davis has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Just 60 seconds left. Lining it up with the goal now. McKenna plays it on, sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark. Danaher goes for goal. Perfect kick.
I don't need no clue.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Bill Chambers nicely outclassing lob. Deed kicks it from the pack, able to grab it on the half volley. Smith hooked it like a fluffed forward. Davis waiting for the man to free up.
What?
Great mark under pressure. Myers plays on. Just in time with that kick. Fantasia gets the tap.
Whoa.
Deft touch from Myers. Lobs the pass. Davis gains possession through the interception. Played on.
Let's play on.
Oh, no.
Danaher has missed it. The Bombers by 15 points. Taken by Keith.
Keith's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He kicks the ball. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Stewart nails him. That's holding the ball. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Stewart kicks for goal. It's on its way. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown. The Bombers are on top of the Giants.
Bounce goes the ball. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second-rate.
Lots of points scored during that opening term.
No, there wasn't.
Time to take a look at the
Lots of
stats.
what? Points.
Kicking is one of the most essential
21,
skills.
30 goals.
The first break is finished and play is set to commence.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
McKenna taps it. Caniglio controls. Stewart takes him down, but the kick is away. Guided by Collier.
Oh, no.
Projectile dysfunction, serious problem. Fantasia taking aim. Going for goal number 1. He's missed the goal. Essendon in front.
You were going the wrong way. I was like, was I going the wrong way?
Tomlinson got under it.
We switched sides. I was going down the other way. Remember?
He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. Kicked by Kelly. Hooker takes it well. He plays on. No, that's just giving the ball away. He has the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
I don't think his performance is going to go down too well in the coaching box, Dennis.
Spilled by Gleeson. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. A miss from Glob. Greater Western Sydney need a score here. Purley kicks to himself, sends the Sharon on its way. 90 seconds to go.
It's clear that Essendon have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He chooses to play it on. Stewart slams the ball to his boot. He wins the contested mark. Danaher goes for home. That miss is going to come back to haunt him. Another behind for Essendon. Davis is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category.
Oh, push it back.
He gets boot to the ball. McGrath with the mark. He plays on. He boots it. Danaher with the mark. He lines it up with the goal. Danaher shoots for goal.
That time.
Essendon in front. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Lob. Aims for his man on the ground. Wood sends the ball on its way. Booted by Hooker. Tomlinson takes it well. Jams it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates.
Whitfield is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground.
You're on, off the mark. Oh, throw
Goddard gets the loose ball. Shield gets cleaned up. He completely mistimes the kick. He can't bring that mark down. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Kennedy boots it. That's a nice, strong mark.
Hooker plays on. Boots it.
Kick it.
Bill Chambers takes the mark.
He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
He plays on now. Picture perfect drop punt. Taken by Danaher. He plays on. Fantastic goal by Danaher. This lead getting bigger now. A dead straight bounce. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's Essendon 35 to Greater Western Sydney 1.
I'd expect the coach will be asking for more of the same in the second half with a first half performance like that.
Lob knocks it down the field. Let's see what the stats have to show.
Essendon in front.
The third term is underway.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Lob boots it. He steadies now in front of goal. Bounces favourably for Tomlinson. Choose to kick it. Fantasia is starting to get a lot of the football. The Bombers in front. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Umpire bounces the ball.
It's great for a team when they have a winning ruckman who can really direct his hit-outs. Essendon have had a superb supply all match long. Only 2 minutes to go. Ward picks it up.
Oh, that's shoddy.
He gets a fist to it. McKenna gets the loose ball. It's in his possession. McKenna has the ball.
Oh, where was that thing?
He gains possession. Collier with the tap. Can you count that as a moral victory? The Bombers with a handy break, leading Greater Western Sydney 42 to 1. Caniglio up and over. Heads up the corridor. McKenna gets the interception on the bounce. Keith bumped off the ball. Pick up by Davis. Smith sends it to open space. And he's heading for home. Strong mark. Danaher choosing to play on.
Holding the ball, lad.
Holds it too long. It's going to be a free. Slams it on the boot.
My guy got it
A great effort.
And I read the
He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid. Whitfield slams the ball to his boot. He drops the mark. He picks it up cleanly. 60 seconds to go.
Lay on.
Bagley intercepts the bouncing ball. Patton pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Great mark. Jams it on the boot. Shaw claims the ball.
Shaw's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. He kicks the ball. Hooker takes the mark. He plays on.
Long gets his man holding the ball. He'll get the free. Jams it on the boot now. Hartley ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. The siren will sound soon for three-quarter time. Collier boots it. Perfect timing from Shaw.
I've only got one goal.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Kelly from behind. Greater Western Sydney with a lot to think about as they trail by 41.
The Bombers have all the momentum going into the last quarter. The Giants need to respond, initiate some different options to wrestle this match back.
You got that quarter. I pretty well got
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
The Bombers with 35 kicks and the Giants.
Last quarter, here we go.
It ain't over till it's over.
What about this one?
Long taps it, gains possession. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He's been caught holding the footy. Jams it on the boot now.
You actually scored.
He takes an uncontested mark. Fantasia lines it up.
Play on.
It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post.
Ran into the pole.
The Bombers by 7 goals.
Don't hang on, there's the pole. Don't. Go ahead.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but GWS need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. He opts to play on.
Mate, there's
Sending it on its way. He takes a strong
I
mark.
thought it was going in. That's why I didn't bother to mark
He
it.
boots it. A nice contested mark. He plays it on. McKenna kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Here's a chance for Fantasia. Mistimes the kick. He's missed it. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious.
Okay, so I've got it behind. I've got 2 behind.
Hands like dinner plates. He plays on now. That came off the boot with huge power. Danaher looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. A chance to add one more to his tally. The Bombers lead Greater Western Sydney by 44. He has a few options. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Goddard wants to play on. He kicks inside 50, marked by Smith. He plays on now. The Bombers add one to their tally. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ball bouncing well.
Bell Chambers. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
No, you can.
Puts boot to ball.
No, from my perspective. You've actually
And the ball goes out of play. A good fist. He slams that on the boot. Hurley intercepts the bouncing ball, sending it on its way.
Get it.
He picks it up.
No.
Wood with the ball. Sweeping handball. He misses the mark. Bell Chambers intercepts it. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Danaher has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The ball is thumped towards goal by Danaher.
Yeah, kick it that way. Kick it that way.
Williams sends the ball on its way. Marked by Kelly.
Oh, one-handed.
Picture perfect drop punt.
Really?
Griffin picks up the bouncing ball. Hookett bumped just in time with that kick. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Caniglio dishes it off by hand.
Give me a hug.
Kennedy from behind. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. He brings it out of the pack. The contest, no match for him.
Left. Can he get a goal?
Kicks to the square. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Hopper laps up the misplaced footy. It's his.
Oh, only got a goal in like.
Greater Western Sydney were punished. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Essendon and the Giants?
No other way to...
Final scores are 51-1. Hi, Dennis Cometti here, and the two teams about to go head-to-head today, the Kangaroos and the Blues. A reasonable turnout for this match. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Den. Really looking forward to the start of this one.
They're not playing for sheep stations today, but we're expecting a real clash in this practice match. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. North Melbourne are coming down the race. The look ready and raring, and the crowd are right behind them. Banners ready for the players.
Good old North Melbourne, they're champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
Yeah. I wonder if that's actually
We have the toss of the coin. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. Here we go. It's North Melbourne versus Carlton. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Turner claims the ball. That's a massive kick. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Misses the intended target. Dumont claims it. And that torp has gone supernova. Jones gets the upper hand. He opts to play on. What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Lamb sends the ball on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He wants to play on. Bumps the pigskin. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Cunnington wants to play on. The mark is taken by Jones.
Jones told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. That's a very bad kick.
Out of bounds on the wing. Mullet making his way onto the field. Goldstein with first hands to the ball. Bounces favourably for Turner. Robat dishes it off to the running man. Cunnington heading in. Watch his style. Border Control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Pickett with the mighty fist. Picked up under pressure. Wood tries his luck along the ground. Garner picks it up. Can you count that as a moral victory? North Melbourne by a point. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Takes that one strongly. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
Too far out to score, sure. The first goal by Rover. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Goldstein with the tap. He has the ball, booted by Phillips. A big run to take that mark. Tarrant boots it. Nice mark there.
Cunnington, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
He's been doing space jockeying in the club room.
He boots it. Wade marks the ball.
Kennedy gathers. Misses the intended target. Phillips got under it.
Oh, what are you doing? There's no bump.
Chips it down towards half forward. Clark got under it. He chooses to play on.
I knew the clock was... Oh, come on. I knew that the thing was counting down. So I knew I had 7 seconds left.
Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The stats show that both teams have practiced.
Is finished and play is set to commence.
The winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Sends the Sharon on its way. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. Looks like we'll have a throw in. The ball has been thrown in. Goldstein thumps it forward. There's a dainty kick. Roback has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
Yeah, this one's a dead set.
The Kangaroos lead the Blues by 13. The bounce, laser straight.
Goldstein, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Dumont grabs the ball on the bounce. He gets boot to the ball. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Running in for the goals now. Hartung takes a contested mark.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. He holds his breath. North Melbourne get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. North Melbourne could score the last 3 goals. North Melbourne beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 19-0.
Hartung, it's pretty handy around goal. He just has that sixth sense of knowing where the goals are at all times.
Only 90 seconds remaining. Lamcool under pressure releases in time. Finding the running player. Pickett read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Pointless attempt by Kerridge. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition. Phillips is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
We're in a little game.
Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. He gets a fist to it. Mountford with a bump. He hand passes it. Casbolt gives the ball to the running man.
Oh no!
A solid use of the body then. Thompson with the pickup gets the handball, sending it on its way.
Oh, that's good. That's so good.
Higgins hand passes.
Oh!
That play is as high-tech as a campfire. He has the ball. The ball is smothered. Sneaks the ball away in time. Garnett hand passes out to space. No question there, it's a free. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 20 metres out. Wood with a straight line to go. That's 4 in a row for the Kangaroos. The Kangaroos by 25.
The Kangaroos have just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Gives it to the running man. McDonald kicks. Takes that one strongly.
Pickett is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Kept his composure then. He slams that on the boot. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Kerridge caught with the ball. McDonald getting into position for the kick.
McDonald takes a shot.
Mark it.
A good mark under the circumstances. Garnett taking aim. 20 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. That's 5 in a row for North Melbourne. The Kangaroos lead Carlton by 31. Richo now with his stats.
Right, now
The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking
5
advantage.
effective disposal, 1.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo.
22 uncontested.
It's half time, but don't go anywhere. Quarter 3 action is coming your way next.
Mate, you caught up on playing.
21 to 16. 10 handballs to 3. 14 marks to 9. 6 tackles to 6. 2 free kicks to 1. 58% to 42%. 8 hit outs to 1. You got a hit out. Hey!
So that was that throw-in one.
And the clangers as well. We won't talk about that.
Yeah, you caught up on playing. But you also blitzed the way you scored it.
Yeah. Literally got 4 goals and no behinds at all. Like pretty much every score.
The players have taken to the ground looking refreshed and they're ready, so let's get the third term going.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
Kept alive under pressure, but his attempt was in vain. It's over the line. The ball has been tossed in. Good tap from Goldstein. Mullet controls it.
Pick it up.
He gathers the loose ball. Rovac with the shot. The mark missed by Jones. Hunter gains possession. He runs into the goal. Hunter lining up. A goal for the Kangaroos. He's bagged a couple now. That's 6 in a row for North Melbourne. The Kangaroos with the ascendancy over the Blues, leading the match 37-0.
North Melbourne are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
Time drying up with only 2 minutes to go. Garnett going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this week, North Melbourne have scored the last 7 goals. The Kangaroos with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 43-0.
Garner has so much potential, he could just be anything.
Holding the ball is the call. Fisher lines it up, 65 metres out.
No way.
Out on the full. Free kick to Carlton. Sends it on its way. Kerno marks it.
Kerno can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Silvani gains the loose ball and the ball crosses over the boundary.
That's where I touched that.
Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Casbolt picks up the loose ball. Out on the full, that's a free kick for the Blues.
Cunnington with a perfect drop punt. Goldstein gets the upper hand, goes up the line. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Lamb just squeezes the kick out. Rowe with the kick. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. He decides to play on. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Higgins kicks from the pack. Strong mark by Plum.
Plowman is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He opts to play on. He kicks the ball.
Hey, kicks the
Wietering kicks it. He marks the ball. He plays on. He kicks the ball. Rovac with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. Wood drops the ball. Plowman was holding the ball then.
Garnett in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 45 metres out. Garnett drives the ball towards goal. Took up a goal for North Melbourne. Garnett playing well. That's his third. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The umpire has bounced the ball. Tap to advantage. Lamb made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Gets it away in the nick of time. That play is as high-tech as it can. Good use of the body by Roback. Cunnington lays it off to the running man. Richo, what did the stats tell us?
The tackling has been really equal in this match so far. The Kangaroos 13, Carlton 9.
Thanks, Richo.
14, 36, 23, 13 for 14, 16, 20, 11, 13, 9, 4, 2, 58, 42, 13 to 2. Yeah, another hit.
No, he did it in the last one.
And the last quarter of this match is underway.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Scoops up the bouncing ball. McMillan puts it on the boot. No contest for that mark. Waite holding the ball as he's collected by Wiedering. Works it across the ground. Goldstein takes the mark. He decides to play on. Choose to kick it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Turnick choosing to play on. Turnick was taken high. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. You'll need a long-range boomer from here. Mullet boots it. Graham is able to grab it on the half volley. Hands like dinner plates. Silvanic is happy with that tackle. He's got him for holding the footy. He steadies now in front of goal. He plays on. Gets boot to leather. Great grab. Time drying up with only 90 seconds to go. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 40 metres out. Puts boot to ball. Marked by Thompson. Played on. Thompson holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Petrevsky-Seton. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. 25 metres out. Golden opportunity here. Couldn't seal the deal. They really needed a goal there. Not much on offer for Thompson. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. McMillan collects it. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
That's right, Dan. His opponents are all over him.
He adds another to his low possession count. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. He gives the ball away. Kicks it. Pointless attempt by Cunnington. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
Oh, push!
A wayward kick from Graham. Fisher marks it.
Fisher is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. It's played on. The match is drawing to a close. He lines it up with the goal.
Just get me! 10 seconds left. Pull back now.
Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that.
Clark plays on. No doubt about that. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 20 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. The Blues really had their pants pulled down on this occasion. How did you see the game, Richard?